Your consciousness is programmable. As a child, you're an open book, open system. For the first 7 years of your life, you're in hypnosis. So you're being hypnotized for certain things. But the most important thing you're being hypnotized for is how you relate to yourself. Your self-concept is being built. If your parents were not healthy, mature, psychologically, emotionally, and in any other way, then they programmed you, sometimes consciously, sometimes unconsciously, for self-neglect. That's why it's so difficult for you to put yourself in the center of your attention. That's why it's so difficult for you to start giving yourself the time, because that feeling is uncomfortable, right? So in order to survive, you had to put yourself at the bottom. You had to, belittle yourself. You were belittled. It's also about shame and guilt. If you've been humiliated for saying things, expressing yourself, then that will program you for just being invisible, hiding, right? The depression. This can all be changed. Just remember that. You need to start with yourself, and you need to start really upgrading your self-concept and the way you perceive your consciousness and the way you really understand how you operate. Because your nervous system can be reprogrammed, but you're an adult now. So you are the doorkeeper. Your nervous system is the system that you need to reprogram, but you are the doorkeeper, right? And the key here is the knowledge about your inner reality to open that door of self-awareness. So if you want to get unstuck and stop looping around the same thing for 2-3 decades by now, you need to upgrade the self-concept, and you need to understand how your inner reality works. Because you can't create nothing new from the old identity, right? So your identity has to be upgraded, and that identity is the next step in your self-development, in your growth. You don't need much. You just need to be curious, and you need to develop a discernment. What to consume, who to listen, because everyone is trying to program you for something. Everyone. And if it's not empowering, leave it, ignore it. Never give up on yourself.